Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your Aquarius video and welcome to Aquarius by Aquarius. I'm your host, Colleen, and I'm creating this video for you on November 3rd or 4th, 2025. Keep in mind, tarot is timeless. I'm only giving you the date. That way you know I don't repost. If you do like my videos, I post at least 2 fresh Aquarian videos every single day. That's what we do here. And if you like to chat and hang out with other people, I have a live video as well. So I have a 6 p.m. video and I have a 10:30 p.m. video. Okay, that's Eastern time, that's Florida time in the US. If you like to chat and hang out with other people, check out my 10:30 p.m. video. Sometimes other videos go live if I'm able to moderate them, so just keep that in mind. Anyways, I pulled some pre-shuffle cards, but before I get into that, I want to be the first person to tell you guys that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you, and thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. So, pre-shuffle, I wanted to show you these because quite often they don't always come back out. First card I got in the pre-shuffle was Family Matters. So I feel like this is the strongest energy because in the pre-shuffle, I did this deck first. So we got Seahorse, Family Matters. It looks like a little, I don't know yet. Seahorses, I have to look it up. Maybe one of you know. Don't they mate for life or something like that? There's something special about seahorses. Anyway, Family Matters. I'm going to leave that there because it came out in the pre-shuffle. All right, I'm still going to shuffle others. From the Angel deck, and I'm still going to pull an Angel card at the end, but I've never pulled this card before. There's a lot of it's a huge deck, but 722. You might be seeing 7s or 2s. I actually started this video at 2:22 p.m. where I live, so this talks about clearing your energetic space, all right? Your angels need you to cleanse your energy today because they're telling you it's becoming too muddied with things that are holding you back right now. So pick up some of your favorite crystals, move them into a circle around your auric field, the energy around you that is a part of you, and visualize anything that needs to go, leaving or to leave your auric field. So I'm going to leave those there because those were the pre-shuffle, but I'm still going to pull more. From the tarot deck, I could see, yeah, energetic space. Now, keep in mind, it doesn't mean somebody is living in a clutter, okay? Somebody could be living with somebody who is also affecting their energy. But I feel like somebody has a vision, this 10 of Pentacles vision, okay? And that is whatever. That's your long-term goals. That's what you want for yourself, all right? Or this is someone else, because I was actually guided to use 2 different decks. This is mostly like I just got mostly sort of like masculine energy off this one and sort of feminine energy off this one. So we're going to see what wants to come out, but this is somebody who literally, this matches with cleaning the energetic space. All right, so pay attention to what is around you. If this is you, if you have to clean your energetic space, and I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but maybe if it's physical space, maybe some feng shui might help. But this is, look at all that. It's just too much. And an energetic space can be someone's thoughts as well. Or maybe someone's having a hard time focusing. So I just wanted to show you that before we get into your reading. And we're going to see what else wants to come out to add to this. All right. So we have quite a lot of options with the Tea Leaf Oracle. A lot of cards in this one. Anything else want to come out for Aquarius? Candle, you will be shown the way, all right? So that's important to know. Key, oh, door. Key and door, not a coincidence. All right, wow. You got, you'll be shown the way. A key, we got a door. I'm keeping the door. All right, opportunities are waiting. Successful outcome to a problem. and celebration, fun, enjoyment. So this is very good. I like all of these cards. Family matters. All right. You're going to be shown the way. Successful outcome to your problem. If it's a home, I mean, there's a key in the door, or a business or whatever, you would need to open the door. You're going to be shown the way though. Frying pan. Okay. Accusations. I'm sure this is going to be, you know, usually the accusations come when, you know, gossip. So whatever you're about to do, or whatever someone is about to do, there might be some sort of gossip. Okay. Accusations that fly. Seek out information that will help you. Now, this I heard from, it's going to pass through the grapevine. You can seek out information, but I feel like this is gossip. I really feel like trouble and accusations, seek out information that will help you. I really feel like this, because I heard trouble through the grapevine. So this is going to be some gossip. You're going to get gossiped on, or someone else is going to get gossiped on. If there's two people coming together, but there's some sort of gossip around here, some sort of grapevine stuff. I'm going to put that over there because that's different. There's something really good coming for you, something really good happening for you, and then it's going to have somebody gossiping, or more than one person, because it's a grapevine. Tent, temporary situation. Rooster. Okay, so somebody might not like that you're moving or getting a home. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. This kangaroo is taking off with their child, and that could also be a problem because the stork is here with an empty nest. That's kind of the family matters. So this is looking like a family matter where someone's leaving the nest and someone's being left behind in the nest, not going. And that's the person who's going to huff and puff right here, because it's looking at the tent. All right. The tent is like a house, but it's a temporary situation. So maybe you were, whatever your housing situation is, maybe it's temporary, maybe it was meant to be. It doesn't have to have anything to do with housing, but temporary situation. And I just, with the door, the key, you know, I'm just thinking house. Arrogant, boastful person that you shouldn't cross. It's this person. I really feel like there's like a mix match couple, right? You got a kangaroo and child, and you got this like arrogant person. I think that was never meant to be that way with an arrogant person. Okay, so when somebody actually gets an opportunity and who is shown the way, goes in another direction, somebody's left with an empty nest. Now obviously this can also be like if I see the Hierophant and stuff like that come out, it can, I mean, I'm going to see marriage with that, but also school. If anybody is dealing with kids leaving, going off to college, leaving the nest, okay, that could also, there could also be some gossip that comes down the grapevine. But I'm really feeling it's more about our relationship. Now, if somebody, because I feel like it's really good, you know, like whatever this key is, whatever this celebration is, it's really good, and it's going to affect you and your family in a positive way, but somebody's going to feel left out. So I feel like it's the person, there's someone getting left behind. Now we have Tortoise here, slowly but surely getting ahead. So if you've been working toward a goal, all right, especially if something has to do with your success, your stability, home, celebrating this, whatever this achievement is, you're getting there. Even if it doesn't seem like it, even if it seems like you're moving literally 1 inch at a time, okay, but you are moving 1 inch at a time. You are going steadily toward this goal. And remember, the turtle is a lot like the Knight of Pentacles. It might take a while, but it gets there, okay? And it got there before the rabbit, right? Because, or the hare, the tortoise and the hare. It got there, why was I saying turtle? Tortoise. It got there because the rabbit went to sleep. All right, so somebody could have fell asleep on you, literally, you know, metaphorically. Someone could have fell asleep on you, and you're like, well, I'm out, I'm not going to put up with this, you know, you slept on our connection, so I'm going out, I'm doing other things. It's going to bother someone, it's going to create gossip, or this person is going to be the one who's going to be the one gossiping about you. You know, they're going to probably make it like, oh, your life was great, with them. They gave you everything. There was no reason for you to want to leave. BS. We have get back to the basics. That tells me, like, prioritize what you really want the most. I feel like get back to the basics. So if you want this thing, like let's say a home, there's going to back to the basics. All the things you got to do to get one, right? If you're relocating or if you're researching something, if you want to move, what are the basics? You know, eliminate things you don't need, right? Energetic space, like it said, you might have to eliminate things you don't need anymore so that you can do something positive for yourself. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is working against you. You know, somebody might, I feel like it's over here. I really feel like if you go off in a new direction, somebody's going to feel like they got sabotaged. In other words, and be like, well, Aquarius wouldn't do that on their own. Somebody's sabotaging me. Somebody's like putting an earwig. Somebody's doing some magic, whatever. Somebody's going to gossip. Just create. It's a very dramatic person, but a lot of good energy over here for you. So let's get into the tarot. Like I said, I was drawn to these two decks. I got mostly like feminine energy here and masculine energy, and I'm not talking about like divine counterparts. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, I was just guided for these, and it might depict a story. Now, there maybe there's going to be a person who ends up in a mess because you're gone, like literally in a clutter and a mess or something like that, like an energetic mess when you're not around. All right, give me 9 cards. I did see the Hierophant there want to come out. New beginning, right there. Aquarius. The Fool card. Maybe something to do with spring or an Aries as well, but that's for me. Aquarius, mostly. Justice. 8 of Cups. All right. So there's somebody here literally watching somebody move on. Okay. Somebody might get enough money or stability, okay, to move in a new direction with this King of Pentacles, or that somebody could have Earth in their chart to be dealing with an Earth sign. Or maybe it has something to do with this full moon in Taurus, okay, because it's a card of Taurus. But, you know, we have the Emperor here on the bottom of the deck. And then we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse right next to that. And we have a Knight of Cups. And I feel like there's going to be, let's just say there's somebody who is not going to like what you're about to do. It could cause some sort of gossip. 7 of Wands, here it comes. Yeah, 7 of Wands. And then the Hermit in the reverse landed on top of that. So strong earth energy here. I have Virgo, I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I have Aquarius, Aries. I have Libra right here. So I have a lot of Venus energy. Okay, which Venus energy, the full moon in Taurus, Taurus being ruled by Venus, and it will be around family matters. It'll be around stability, finances, okay, emotional happiness. So we also have retrogrades, or retrograde happening this month. And it could also have people coming back, you know, back out. It could also have things being finished up that weren't completed before. And here, I knew it was going to come out and wants to come out. There's the Hierophant here. 3 of Pentacles, some sort of conversation that is going to happen. That came out with that. That's right there. Some sort of conversation that's going to happen, and then afterwards there could be a Tower, because it looks like a conversation somebody has, and then there's a breakup that happens, or an ending after this conversation, and then somebody's crying and upset because they've lost their. Yeah, this is a family. This is a family leaving. Somebody's going to be missing their family, but the thing is, somebody dropped the ball. Somebody slept on you here. Like, I don't mean like slept around. I mean like they dropped the ball on you. And maybe drop the ball on you and a child, because it looks, I see, it's like that. Like, it's just boastful character watching this kangaroo mama and her baby go on. Definitely this person is going to be depressed, bitchy, gossiping on you, but it's because they're lonely. They're left in the nest by themselves. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. So far for the signs that I have, like I said, I have Aquarius, Aries, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. More Taurus, Virgo than Capricorn, though. Scorpio, Libra, couple of cards of Aries, couple of cards of Libra. Leo is here as well, and Taurus again. All right, let's do this. Okay. So this is Aries energy, and this is the Nine of Wands. Okay, this is a conversation. It landed on a conversation that somebody does not want to have. Somebody may not want to have a conversation with an Aries, Leo, Sag person, but it's like, okay, I got to do this. I got to do this. Somebody's like, I got to have this conversation, and I feel like it's the person who is leaving. Okay, moving on. Or somebody who's going to finally just go ahead and get that divorce, right? Maybe someone's already been apart, and, you know, there's something about that. Tell me about, so clarifying the Fool is literally an Aries card. Queen of Wands card. So you could just be moving away from one. Justice being the next card. Tell me about that. Justice, the Devil. We have Capricorn energy, and it landed on this Queen of Wands. Okay. See, somebody is getting away from a very controlling karmic, is what I feel. Because this came out sideways, landed on Aries. Aries, Leo, Sag. So somebody is getting away from a controlling, it's a confining, controlling situation. Okay. Maybe it's a situation where somebody is just, the energy is not good, and someone needs to literally go on their way and leave a home. Okay. Leave a place, go to a better place. You see, it's just, the energy isn't right. Whatever you're about to do, I'm going to keep saying it. You're going on a new path. You are embarking on a new path, and it's going to create drama to do so. It's going to create gossip to do so. Really, it looks like you're leaving a place, and it's going to create a lot of gossip and drama. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. Three of Cups, and it landed literally over here. I love how Spirit does this for me, because it's like, makes it so easy. It takes so much figuring stuff out. Takes it out of the way. Frying pan, Three of Cups, right. The gossip is going to be that somebody had an affair, that somebody had somebody all along, or somebody goes, it's going to be like, oh, well, if they left me, they must have somebody else on the side, because why would they leave me? Why would they leave me? Well, it looks like because you dropped the ball. That's why someone left. You dropped the ball. Means you probably quit trying on a connection. Not you, but whoever. If you're walking away, it's like that. Somebody realizes they dropped the ball on you when you move on. They didn't recognize it before you move on, though, or they don't. Remember, timelines are fluid. You could have already moved on. You could be currently moving on, or it could happen in the near future. But don't manifest it. If you're already going to move on, you're going to already be feeling it watching this reading. Three of Pentacles, the Sun is reversed. I feel like there's this talk. And it's, somebody's already feeling the talk, okay? Or knows that it's coming. Somebody secretly, I feel, knows that, or feels intuitively that this talk is coming, this conversation is coming about this tower, this breakup. Tell me about the tower. Three of Wands, the grapevine, yeah, the future here. So for a lot of you, this is something yet to come with that Three of Wands and the Ace of Swords, but it's almost like somebody's going to be like, yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew they were going to do this. I knew it. So whatever somebody gossips, it's going to be along the line of, yeah, I knew Aquarius was going to do that because of, and then here come the lies. You know, and then it's going to be like, oh, they were having an affair, or they were this, or they were that, or because I don't see a second person. I just see, if you move on, somebody's going to call you, like I just heard adulteress or an adulterer, like, you know, you're moving on because you got somebody. And that's it. There's no other reason you could leave a person like me. You've got to have somebody because I'm everything. Like, somebody's arrogant with that. That's this arrogant person. This Strength card reversed is somebody who is boastful and arrogant. And that's what somebody's going to be like. Oh, they must have somebody, because why would they leave me? Because you dropped the ball. That's why. And it wasn't that easy being with you to begin with. That's why I'm moving on. That's kind of what this reading is saying. I'm moving on. I'm going after my wish fulfillments, okay? That's what this is saying. So it's time to break up with you. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Doesn't have to be a literal relationship, but it can be breaking up with a family member. You know what I mean? This Eight of Wands landed on the Ace of Swords, and it's kind of sideways, almost going reverse. So this conversation that's about to happen isn't going to sit well with the person who's getting left behind. With the person who's sitting there in the empty nest, they're not going to want to hear this, and they're going to create all kinds of drama and gossip. But this is what I see coming in here, something better. I see you leaving a place or leaving an environment where the energy is bad, and teaming up over here where the energy is beautiful. Beautiful energy here. There's a really, I can tell this is all chaotic energy, whatever you're moving away from. Could be a karmic soulmate you're finally cutting ties from. Tell me about this. So it's definitely, it's showing up your energy as being the one in the breakup energy, okay? I'm not saying you couldn't be broken up with. It could go either way, but I'm just kind of feeling like that. Tell me about the Five of Cups. Or someone's breaking up. Now, maybe somebody's breaking up with somebody and then it's going to affect you because they're coming toward you. But it's a family affair. All right. So if you know if someone's breaking up, their family to come toward you, you know, it's looking like a literal whole family, like a family, you know, a child of a whole family setting. That's the storyline. Somebody's family is breaking up because it's really just someone dropped the ball, and it's just not really, it's not a family, it's not a home anymore. There's no love, and definitely when you're gone, ain't gonna be no love. Or whenever this person leaves a situation, there's going to be no love. Look, I got an Eight of Cups twice. Someone is definitely leaving. Seven of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. And somebody's like, what? Somebody's going to be totally confused about what's happening and why it's happening. And that's where somebody's going to be in this energy of feeling like, right here. This one right here. Vulture. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is working against you. Somebody's going to be like, no. No, no, no. There's no way Aquarius could be leaving me. No, 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 no. Somebody's doing something here. Somebody's doing something. Something ain't right. That's going to be their go-to. Because this person is so damn confident that there's just no reason to leave them. Yeah, there is. There always was. Probably somebody didn't recognize the signs, but I got two Eight of Cups. Heck, for all I know, maybe two people are leaving relationships and then these two will meet each other. Who knows? It's just kind of how life works sometimes. You could be lining up with someone who's went through what you've went through, but it's definitely somebody walking away from a bad connection, and it's family involved, related. Someone's going to be sad to see you go and confused why you went, or why you went ahead and gone through the divorce, or why you're not coming back. And which I actually, tonight's reading was something about someone really losing it over you. Maybe it's related or not. I don't know. We got the World card though. You got a brand new beginning. I didn't get all of these cards with tonight's reading, so tell me about the Strength card. I think someone's ego is just unhealthy ego. What, 2 of Wands, okay. Reverse. 9 of Pentacles. So earth, strong earth energy. Somebody with earth in their chart might come around or come into your energy or something like that, or help you through a situation, right? And then another person is going to just make up a whole scenario around that. Whoever, if you're going on somewhere and some gossip start up, it's going to start up probably around people who are helping you, or if it's someone else, like or about you being with them or something. It's going to really, looks like someone's going to say like you were cheating, or somebody's going to be accusing you and another person of cheating. Because like I said, I don't know if it's on your side, if you're leaving someone, if they're leaving someone, but it's kind of like, it looks like the accusations are going to fly that you guys are already cheating, but you weren't. And I got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So for me, it's speeding up. That's also earth energy, Virgo energy. And it's right next to the 9 of Wands. So somebody might be like, you planned this all along. You had this plan. Tell me about the 9 of Wands. The Hermit. So I got the Hermit, and I've got the Knight of Pentacles, and I've got Judgment in the reverse. So somebody's going to be like, look, you wouldn't be moving on from me. You wouldn't be getting a divorce unless this person didn't come back around, or if this didn't happen. Again, someone's very confident that the only reason another person is moving on is because they just had someone else to replace them. That's really, someone is 100% in their confidence about that, but it's an arrogant person. An arrogant person is saying, oh, yeah, you only moved on because you had somebody else and you already had planned it and you already had that person. So if there's kids involved, someone might try to make the other person look that way. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. So be prepared if you're the one moving on, because this person is prepared to throw every accusation at you for moving on. But this is what you're stepping into. A new beginning. Right here. Ace of Pentacles, a brand new relationship with somebody. You have a, I don't know, that's a Hierophant. So it could be someone that you guys have a spiritual contract, okay? Maybe you both had to learn some sort of spiritual lessons or lessons in life before you could even come together. But I feel like it's more about a contract, because we have the relationship right next to this. You could meet this person at school or some sort of institution, but I just feel like relationship, marriage is what I feel like. You got a brand new relationship coming in. Commitment. Doesn't have to be marriage, but you got a brand new relationship or commitment coming. And whoever this person is that is going to be left in the empty nest, they are going to throw every type of lie, accusation, anything. And they're going to try to make you look unstable. They're going to try to make you look unfit. And they're also going to probably say, they're really going to make you look like an adulterer or an adulteress. Okay, so we're going to close out. I don't need to keep going with this. We already know. somebody's moving on, and the other person who's being left out, is going to really, really say a lot. And it looks like it's going to be somebody who shares a responsibility, like a child or a small, like even an animal. You know, when people break up and they've got pets together, whatever, whoever this person is, they're going to make the other person look unfit. It just looks like an unfit parent, but an unfit whatever, or they're unfit. They're unfit for this. They're an adulterer. They're a cheater. They're a liar. And they're obviously crazy if they don't want to be with me. That's what they're saying. They're obviously cheating if they don't want to be with me. No, they dropped the ball. Whoever they are, they dropped the ball on you. All right. We're going to close out with another angel card. If this is your reading, I feel that you already will know if it's your reading, because if it's your reading, you're already having family issues, possibly, or trying to get away or completely break ties with a person that you've been in a relationship with. And again, I did start this video at 222. That might be significant. Now, what you have coming in is this. You have some sort of unconditional love connection coming in. Family is everything. You have another person who respects family. Okay? You have a person coming in who's not going to drop the ball on family, because whoever someone's moving away from, they've dropped the ball. They don't put family first. Okay? They put family to the wayside. So this is an unconditional love connection that you got coming in. Maybe you'll create a family. Maybe there's something here. I feel like seahorses partner up for life for some reason. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. But not everyone who loves you is perfect. Okay, so I feel like this is a person who can ride through the bumps, okay, in the terrain with you. But I do feel like this person is going to want you back. Okay, but I feel like you're going to be onto a new connection. I feel like they're going to want you back. I feel like they're going to try to make amends, because it says reach out to a cherished, and I don't know. I don't know if it's a new person, but I do know that you have a new person coming in. All right. And I do know that this person over here who's getting left out is going to gossip. And it really looks like it has something to do with the child. We have protective magic, and it says your prayers are being heard. Now, 444 is angels around you, protecting you, guiding you. Okay. You remember, keep your energetic space clean. All right. Go to a place, be surrounded by your rocks or your crystals. Okay. But you can go to power places and ley lines in your city. You can Google ley lines in your city, and you might feel a burst of energy, in those areas. But anyway, you're being heard. Okay. Be assured that your angels are guiding you. All right. Surrounding you and answering your prayers for protection. It may be a time of struggle, but you are being led to the light by divine forces. Take a moment now to thank your angels for their protective presence in your life. So I don't feel, if any of you feel like you're going through this, I don't feel you'll lose your children or anything like that, but don't ever listen to a tarot reader for that type of advice. I'm giving you a feeling that I'm having, that's all. We have 800. You could be seeing eights, all right? Zeros is uncommon for people to see, but it's a reset, okay? It's a reset. So prepare for new knowledge, all right? Spiritual downloads. This is an alert from your guides. Your angels are indicating that you will be receiving new information in the form of realizations, wisdom, and emotions. Sit in meditation and focus your energy on opening your crown chakra, the top of your head, in preparation for this divine light. Picture loving light flowing into you with ease and through the top of your head into your entire being. So you get the picture, okay? Just imagine a big beam of light coming through your crown chakra and opening you up to this information and knowledge. You can also do the reverse to get rid of negativity that you feel you've absorbed in your body through being in negative environments, okay? You can also open up the top of your crown chakra and just imagine all negativity in general from your body. Start from your toes and just think of every body part all the way up. Take your time all the way up until you get through the top of your head, and imagine whatever that negativity is, whatever color you might want to put with negativity, you can have that just sort of exiting out your crown chakra. Do that exercise first, and then let the other exercise be this white beam of light coming in. Anyway, guys, I love you. I will see you in your next video, and namaste, my friends.